James had always been a man of action, someone who thrived on challenges and embraced every opportunity to prove himself. He was driven by a strong sense of duty and an unwavering commitment to his country. After high school, he enlisted in the army, eager to make a difference and serve a cause greater than himself. James excelled in training, quickly rising through the ranks. His dedication and bravery earned him a deployment overseas, where he served with courage and honor. One fateful day, while on a routine patrol, a roadside bomb exploded near his convoy, changing his life forever. When James regained consciousness in a military hospital, he discovered he had lost his right leg, a devastating blow to his spirit. The realization hit hard, sending shockwaves of disbelief and despair through his entire being. As weeks turned into months, James struggled to come to terms with his new reality, facing physical and emotional challenges. He felt lost and alone, questioning his worth and purpose, wondering if he could ever find a new path forward. James was discharged from the hospital and sent home with a prosthetic leg. Every step was a struggle, a reminder of what he had lost. He couldn't escape the feeling that his identity had been stolen along with his limb. James withdrew from the world, feeling like a burden to his family and friends. Sleep offered little respite, his nights haunted by nightmares of the explosion. The darkness amplified his feelings of hopelessness and doubt. One afternoon, James received an unexpected visitor, Thomas, a fellow soldier who had also been injured in combat. Thomas had lost an arm and bore the visible scars of war with quiet dignity. James was initially reluctant, but Thomas's demeanor drew him in. Thomas spoke with quiet strength, acknowledging James's pain and challenges. He shared his own story of recovery, speaking openly about his struggles. Thomas read a passage from the Bible, Ephesians 2:10, which struck a chord deep within James's soul. James realized he had lost sight of his purpose. Thomas's visit marked a turning point in James's journey. It was a moment filled with emotion and reflection as the two veterans shared their stories and experiences. This visit ignited a spark within James, reminding him of the camaraderie and support that existed within the veteran community. He began to read the Bible daily, finding solace and strength in its pages. The words provided him with a sense of peace and a new perspective on life. Each verse he read seemed to speak directly to his heart, offering guidance and comfort during his darkest moments. James realized his identity was not defined by his physical abilities, but by his relationship with God. This realization brought him a profound sense of inner peace. He spent hours in quiet contemplation, reflecting on his past and envisioning a future filled with purpose and meaning. He started to heal, understanding his experience gave him a unique perspective. This newfound understanding allowed him to see his struggles as a source of strength rather than a burden. He began to share his story with others, finding that his vulnerability resonated deeply with those who listened. James decided to volunteer at a local veterans facility, listening to other veterans and sharing his journey. He found that by helping others, he was also helping himself. Each conversation he had with a fellow veteran was a step towards his own healing. He led support groups for veterans struggling with PTSD and physical disabilities. These sessions became a safe space for veterans to share their experiences and support one another. James's leadership and empathy made a significant impact on the lives of those who attended. James found immense satisfaction in helping others, his own pain finding purpose in service. The connections he made and the lives he touched brought him a sense of fulfillment he had never experienced before. His days were now filled with meaningful interactions and a renewed sense of hope. His vulnerability became a source of strength, allowing him to connect deeply with others. Through his openness, he inspired many to confront their own struggles and find their own paths to healing. James's journey was a testament to the power of resilience, community, and faith. As James continued to serve others, he discovered a profound truth. He realized that God's strength is often made perfect in our weakness. James embraced his scars as reminders of God's faithfulness and transforming power. His story became a testament to resilience, community, and faith. James became a beacon of hope for other veterans, showing them there is life after loss. He demonstrated that purpose can be found in pain and strength in weakness. James's journey is a powerful reminder that our identity is not defined by our circumstances, but by the divine purpose God has for each of us. As James walked through his trials, he discovered that his true self was not shaped by the hardships he faced, but by the strength and grace he found in God. In our brokenness, we often discover our true purpose and experience God's love and grace in profound ways. It is in these moments of vulnerability that we can truly connect with the divine and understand the depth of His love for us. When we surrender our pain to God, He can transform our wounds into wells of compassion, empathy, and understanding. Our scars become testimonies of His healing power, and our struggles become stories of hope for others. If you are struggling, remember your identity is found in Christ, who loves you unconditionally. No matter what you are going through, His love remains steadfast and unwavering. You are His beloved child, and nothing can change that. Embrace your brokenness, for it is in our weakness that we discover true strength. It is through our trials that we learn to rely on God's power rather than our own. And in doing so, we find a strength that surpasses all understanding. Trust in His plan, and you will find healing, hope, and a purpose that transcends your pain. God's plan for you is greater than anything you can imagine. And when you place your trust in Him, you will find a peace that fills your heart and a purpose that gives your life meaning.